So here we are, back at the 1954 World Cup. Where the host Switzerland will make their tournament debut. Well, if you didn't catch us last time, the England have provided a small upset of the much favored Hungarians. A 2-0 win. Matt Lofthouse scoring both goals in the first half. So this is the other match in Group A. The host Switzerland hosting their second ever World Cup, the first two-time host. Once again, it was arranged back in 1948 that Switzerland would help the world host a World Cup right off the cusp of World War II. And in return, they could keep their allotted World Cup of 1954. So Switzerland will be in the red. They are a team that aren't considered dangerous, but they are considered to be weak in the midfield and in goal, but to be front-loaded with a host of very good attackers. Boateng, Palaman, a few others, and then of course, really the main man, the striker Josef Dugi. For Switzerland, they will be in the red and the white, whereas Korea, very much minnows of this group, and really not expected to do much, although they fight very hard. They have put up some fights in the past World Cups. They are the underdogs of this group and of this game. They're going to be wearing the blue and white. The Swiss goalkeeper wearing the black kit and the Korean goalkeeper wearing the gray kit. The football being used today will be the Nike CL Final. It looks like a silver edition. And we are at the Walkdorf, the previous host of the World Cup Final in 1948, where Australia beat Brazil 3-2. It's the site of the final this year as well. It is one of two venues available to be used in Switzerland. We now go to the team sheets. Well, for here, you'll see for Korea, they have three goalkeeper Hong Hyuk-young, Park Dae-jong, Min Young-dae, and Park Kyu-chung are the defenders. Holding midfielder is Choi Seong-gon. Right wing back is Lee Yo-hyung. Left midfielder is Kim Kyu-hwan. The captain is the central midfielder Chung Nam-sik. An Jung-seo is the attacking midfielder, lining up on the right of the attack is Bai Jong-go. And Woo Jong-hwan is the striker. Well, we mentioned the Swiss are not particularly strong in goal. Eric Parlier will be the goalkeeper. He has featured in the World Cup before. We'll have two at the back, Kernan and Yuri. Bouquet is the captain, holding midfielder along with Roger Follantin will be the central midfielder. Meyer and Ballamont are the supporting strikers. Out wide is Antonin and Faton, great wingers. And then the aforementioned Josef Hugi, one of the best strikers in the world, is up top. We now go to the Waldorf for match number 2. Well, look at this. It's a full house at the Waldorf here in Switzerland on a cloudy day. It's the Swiss debuting in this tournament against the Koreans of South Korea. As we line up here, there are the Swiss. Potential underdogs, or dark horses I should say. All eyes on Josef Hugi. He has scored in the World Cup before. There are the Koreans as well. And Lerone, of course, the famous sponsor in the background. Well, it's a beautiful day at the Wankdorf. Nike supplying the football. We have to check the conditions here of the match real quick. But all seems well. And we are all set with the conditions. The speakers are set, the cameras are angled, and we have kickoff in Group A at the Wankdorf. Can Switzerland keep up with the English? EQ Hahn with a good tackle, but Antonin runs him down and goes right back to Parlier. Then the Swiss strike early. Maton, Roggio, Hugi drops in, ball launched forward. Okay, and there's a strike, but a foul on a Korean. Okay, one of the best holding midfielders in the world as well. Jong-hwan and a good save, Parlier. Lee Jong-ho on the rebound. Ball was launched in, hit the defender, and struck by Hyung-jo on the bounce. And Parlier with a good save. An early warning that the Koreans aren't here to make up the numbers. Parlier launches it up the field. Okay, to Faton, Balaman, Hugi. Hugi trying to play the ball in, and Young, who's put in some superhuman performances in the past World Cup editions. He is not an uncommon figure in goal for the Koreans. Wants it in down the right. Crosses in, it's a good one. And the Koreans defend heroically. All of this happening within the first 10 minutes of the half. That's a foul. Bodied off the ball. Jones so delivers. Nobody there but Parlier. Antonin is on the right. Charles Antonin goes to the corner, crosses in. And the Koreans defend well by the head again and cleared up the field. Roggio to Faton. There's Balaman. Balaman in the box. He put on the moves. What a move by Balaman. But then he skided over the bar as he was tripped, but the referee did not see a foul. It could have been a great start to the World Cup for the Swiss. They'll have to stay patient instead. But inside the fences of the Wankdorf. Jong-hwan. Oh my goodness! He's gone alone here. And then he gets muscled off the ball. Finally by Roggio. Okay. Loses it to Jong-hwan. Song-gon to Numsi. There's Q1. Crossed in. Now the Koreans fighting. They have gotten a point in World Cup, but they do not have a win to their name so far in their history. The Swiss, of course, have been to one semi-final in 1948 when they hosted. They would love to repeat. Sorry, it was another World Cup, not 48. So I'm going to deliver. Now he goes. Once again delivered, but the Swiss defend well. There's Charles Antonin, he's going to go. Charles Antonin now takes on his man. Down the right side. Oh, brilliant defending though by the Koreans. Jong-so has Jung-ho. And it's cleared away. There's Meyer to Balaman. Balaman to Antonin. Antonin's been the danger man so far. He crosses. Ball goes every which way. And Young smothers it. But here they come again. Hugi playing it. Antonin! Why didn't he take it down? He went for the spectacular. And he skided into the Wankdorf crowd. Here they come again. Oh, that could have been a great opportunity. Meyer to Antonin. Antonin crossing. The Swiss putting up the pressure. And Young plucks it out of the sky. and launches it forward. Jung Ho on the ball now. Oh, Charles Antonin, he's going to wonder why he didn't take that down. Flicked on, what a save! Zhou Wan, what on earth? Forced Parlier to do acrobatics and a half. Young Dai to take the corner kick. The volley! And Parlier with the save. Oh, that has to be one of the saves of the tournament. The South Koreans nearly catching Parlier napping. And it's 1-0 to the Swiss. Look who it is. It's Joseph Hugi. We said he was one of the featured strikers of the tournament. He chested it and bullied it home. A brilliant chest and a brilliant touch past one-rushing Jeff Young. And when Eric Parlier at one end saved the blushes of the Swiss, Joseph Hugi took advantage. He was wide open. The central defenders were completely lost. Takes the touch on the chest and then delicately taps it home. A brilliant striker's finish. And a 1-0 lead at the Waldorf. After 27.5 minutes. Brilliant goal from Joseph Hugi. That's a good tackle. We knew he was the danger man. Faton down the left now. He crosses. It's 2-0. The Swiss have opened it up now. It's Meyer. Some consider an underrated player in the lineup. Oh, and all he had to do was hit the target and he dove for good measure. Faton on the assist as he skidded by his man. And the Swiss with a double salvo. Like a Swiss watch ticking effortlessly. It's 2 in 2 minutes. And the Koreans may well be out of reach now. And it could be 3 points here for the Swiss. Meyer to Antonin. They look for a third. And the Koreans defend. Well, goals from Meyer and Antonin have eased the tensions of the Swiss fans. They've really deserved their lead, to be honest. The Swiss. Antonin down the right. His cross is poor, but it's recovered by Bouquet. Look at Bouquet! Well, he had a go and it drifted wide. Again, Meyer with the second goal of the Swiss. Faton has been everywhere. Valentin. There's Frogio. Back to Frogio. Faton crossing. Oh, good snag by Duck Young. Oh, washed forward but cleared away. Again, Meyer, a very industrious player. Doesn't score often. But he is a hard-working forward, very reliable, and he gets his World Cup moment. It's 2-0 to the Swiss. As we reach a bit of a lull. There's Faton down the left. Jacques Faton. Looping cross is headed away by the Koreans. There's Young Dai Young. Ho Jung to Jung Ho. There's Jung So to Kyo Hwan. Beats his man, crosses it in. Korea probing. South Korea. Whips it in. Shot! Jung Hwan had Parlier scrambling. But it was always going wide. A minute or so to play here in the first half. The Swiss lead 2-0. It's about what you'd expect. Koreans are putting up a fight the best they can. Parlier launches up the field, but the Koreans win it. Jung Hwan, Jung Ho. There's Jung So. Can the Koreans snatch one? No. And we go to halftime. the bewildered look of Jekyll, who was playing too well and then gave up 2 goals, really through no fault of his own. Let's see. It was Volantin delivering a great ball. Hugi, what a finish! You've got to love to see it. And then Faton, whipped by his man, played the ball in, and there's Eugen Moyer. A cushioned diving header. And on 12 chances to 5 in a 4% possession advantage, the Swiss lead 2-0 and look to be set for 3 points, but will the Koreans find an opportunity to have the deficit? We shall see. We will now go to the second half. There's Xiongnon and Yo Hyung up to Zhang Huan. Zheng Ho now on the left, on the right. Zheng Ho crossing and he wins the throw. Zheng Ho now crosses it in. Korea! It's cleared away by the Swiss. And there's Si Dong in for Kyun Hwan. So an early substitution. There's Zheng Ho on the ball now. He's bodied out. A dangerous Swiss play, but they get the ball out of the box. Allenhut has been quiet. Well, the Koreans are trying, but the ball's given away. There's Balaman, can't break by his man, and the Koreans will clear by Via, the goalkeeper, just knows. Meyer up to Hugi. Hugi on the turn. To Antonin. And no foul, despite a clash of bodies. The Swiss are probing for a third. And Roger Balaman gets his side-footed effort all wrong. There's Zheng Ho. Oh, he gets by his man. Yeah, again, they're losing 2-0. Sometimes in these World Cups, the scorelines don't look fashionable, but they really are working hard. Have to give them credit. The referee tells Baton to calm down. Again, Meyer. There's Antonin. Antonin to the right. He's been a holy tear on that right side. Joseph Hugi. He's charged down, but the Swiss recover. Volantin. Bouquet. Bouquet whips it in, and Jeok Young is very anticipatory, plucks it out of the sky. Jung Hwan and Yo Young, say it with me, was beyond the line of God. Young Sik now comes in for Jung Ho. There's Jung So. The ball is whipped out for a throw. The Swiss would like to they'd like another goal, probably too. The Koreans are working and fighting very hard. There's Eugen Meyer. Bodied off the ball by Xiongnon. Jung So on the ball, loses it. Meyer. Antonin. Cross. Header! Jeok Young got down, he had to be sure. And here comes the Korean counter now. Yo Hyung, but he runs into Bouquet. 30 minutes left. Meyer! He's done it! In off the post! A sumptuous goal! His second of the match! And he joins Matt Lopez as the leading scorer of the tournament. What a goal! He beat his man on the outside and great strike in off the post. You're going to be seeing that in the highlight reels of the compilations at the end of the tournament. Eugen Meyer doesn't score often, like we said, but is an attacking threat. Decides to go outside his man, who's done it all wrong, and then hits a wonderful strike in off the post. Oh, that's brilliant. That's the type of goal that is beauty on the eyes. Off the inside of the post, inside out, and into the net. And it's 3-0 on 61 minutes. And the Koreans, despite all their efforts, are just unable to stay within striking distance of the Swiss as they look for a fourth. But the story here is not Josef Hugi who has a goal, it's Eugen Meyer, who has found the net twice, a very hard-working attacking option for the Swiss. He's a favorite personnel in this lineup, Jürgen Meyer. And he's found his shooting boots today. Would he be an unsung hero? There's Faton. On the turn! Look who has a hat-trick! It's Valentin. No, sorry. I thought Jürgen Meyer scored his third. It's Valentin. The Swiss just having fun with the Koreans now. Joseph Hugi taking on three men, whipping it across. Body back to goal. Hugi shoulders off two defenders. Drags the ball back to his right foot, completely breaking the ankles of the Koreans. And there for the easy roll and the easy finish was Roger Valentin right in front of that man, Jürgen Meyer. That's why I thought he had scored. To be fair, Duke Young really got a fingertip on it. But Roger Valentin was not going to finish. Missed from there. And the Koreans have all but fallen apart. On 66 minutes, it's 4-0 to the Swiss. And they are announcing their intentions to compete at this tournament. And this is really going to put much pressure on the fancied Hungarians, the magical Magyars. Oh, and Jürgen Meyer went for the hat-trick. In the box, on the turn with the left foot, just an inch or two wide. And Kyung Wong and Shan are in. And those are the last of the changes for the Koreans. Jack Faton now goes down the left. Jack Faton will cross it. No, Switzerland are not happy. They smell blood. And they are looking for more. And it's 5. And it's that man who's been quiet, but it's the star man, Roger Valentin. On the turn, in the roof of the net, no chance for Duke Young. It's 5-0, and the Koreans have imploded now. Robert Ballerman on the turn. Oh, he was not going to miss. And the Grasshopper start makes it 5-0. And something tells me the Swiss aren't done yet. Faton. Lazy crosses it! Hugi was just offside, his backside beyond the line of God. There's Go Young up to Kyung-Wan. Kyung-Wan. And Ballerman to Antonin. Antonin has room ahead. Swiss have not made a change yet. Ball crossed in. Faton tracks it down and down he goes. The referee gives a foul. Ballerman to deliver. Oh! The sure goal was blocked by his own man, Antonin. The only thing he was missing was a Korean jersey. Sidong now down the right. And the Koreans whimper. And here comes Jack Faton. Faton. No. Well, surprisingly, the Swiss have not made changes. It's very dangerous because they don't have a lot of depth, to be honest, from my viewpoint. And they're really risking injury now. Antonin down the right. They're smelling goals. Antonin crossing it. Oh, it looks good. Faton chases it down. That was a good-looking cross, but the Koreans clear. They are having to defend for their lives, even down 5-0. Faton, Bouquet. Faton. Crossed in. Oh, Duck Young made a save and all that madness. And finally, Meyer is out. He will not get a chance at his hat-trick. And Ferdinand O'Reilly comes in. And finally, after 79 minutes, have the first Swiss change. Ballerman went for a second goal, but headed it just over the bar. Duck Young to take the goal kick. There's Hugi. There's Valentin and Antonin. Oh, I thought he was going to put it on target. Perhaps a bit of mercy. That's a bad foul. Valentin will deliver. The Swiss are playing so good up front. Will the Hungarians be shaking in their boots? Two enticing matches. Switzerland, England, Switzerland, Hungary. Headed away. Oh, Ferdinando Riva goes right into the box here. He crosses! Yuk Young was there. Koreans would like to get out without giving up another goal. There's Sidong. Sidong to Young-sik. Decent cross, headed well. Oh, Daijong does very well. Up to Kukchin. Crossed in. There's Ferdinando Riva. Jacques Faton whips it across. Antonin does well. Sidong does well though. We're in injury time now. Surely it's over soon. It's a 5-star performance from the Swiss. The final foul of the game. Will the whistle blow soon? Antonin crossing it. Oh, Voloten was offside. Final whistle is there, and it's 5-0 to the Swiss. They do the job, leading 2-0 at halftime, scoring 3 more goals in the second half. We'll go straight to the statistics. They have just outplayed Korea in every facet of the game. 27 chances to 6, 53% possession. And the Swiss roll right to the top of Group A. So let's move well ahead while we're on Group A. Switzerland are in first, England are in second. We still have groups B through D to go in the first round of matches to complete. We're looking ahead here. We have Hungary, Switzerland, and that's an enticing game because Hungary are going to need at least a point. Knowing that they have Korea next, 3 points would be massive there for Hungary, but they know they need at least a point. They're playing the host nation who will be full of confidence after that performance against Korea. And then England will be taking on Korea, and England are going to be chomping at the bit because they pulled off the stunning upset of the magical Magyars. And if they can beat Korea as expected, they will have basically both feet in the next round. So here is the table as it stands briefly. There it is. Switzerland in first, England in second. We go to Group B now, which consists of Belgium, Italy, Uruguay, and Scotland. Unbelievable. And the next game we will bring to you is Belgium, Italy. Wow, what a game that is. So, we end this broadcast here with a 5-0 win of Switzerland over Korea. They are at the top of the group. And we will bring you Belgium versus Italy next time around. Those Italians are struggling. Despite the talent, they just cannot get to the World Cup semifinal. Belgium have been modest so far. They have a couple of key players in their lineup. We'll bring you Belgium versus Italy next time. For now, take care.